In terms of thinking about partnerships and alliances, I do think that our industries may be a bit different because we're competing for talented students, we're competing for talented faculty, but at the same time, we do know that we need the good partnerships to educate our students and to collaborate. It's important, I think. Collaboration is probably really the key to success at universities and business schools, but at the same time, of course, we have to think about also who do we collaborate with. So if we talk about partnerships, I do think that there are similarities as well as differences between businesses and between universities and business schools. Maybe in the way how we partner up, maybe that's the biggest difference in terms of the fact that we do have these accreditation bodies who actually help us in thinking about who do we want to partner with. The schools that are partners in this network typically are of very high quality already. So that is kind of a signal for us to that, okay, this is a good partner to partner up with. But accreditations is not everything, because you do have to think about who do you want to partner with otherwise too. So for example, we're part of networks where we can see how we can actually help other schools too to be better and to educate students better. So it's not only always about looking how we are supposed to get the best partners in that sense, it's also about giving back through other partnerships. So I do think that partnering up with businesses and with society overall, other stakeholders, is of course truly important for the business school. But businesses, if we don't partner up with the businesses, we wouldn't be a business school. I think interdisciplinarity is definitely the key word. Even industry is talking about that. So I do think, especially the business schools that are not surrounded, as BI is not surrounded by a large university, we have to see to it that we partner up in other ways. And we actually make interdisciplinary research, and we actually also, in that sense, take in other universities and maybe partner up with those who are not the same types of business schools, but have other things to bring to the table, so to say. I do think there's still a place for the MBAs, and we can see that. I mean, it has been quite surprising that the MBA market has actually been growing. A lot of people were thinking that it's going to be declining. I think it's really good to see that it signals that people believe in business schools and that they believe in their future. So I think taking an MBA is a signal that I want to invest in myself and I want to invest in my future. The business education is exceptionally resilient. We can see that through the pandemic, how we actually not only managed to survive, but do things actually in an exceptionally great way. And business schools, I think, are in a position to do that because of the strong partnerships that they actually build with the industry and the strong relationships that they have with the industry, knowing what's on top and what to do in the future. So I just chaired a session on partnerships. We talked about how to create those partnerships, what types of partnerships there are out there, and what are the challenges with those partnerships. The key takeaway for me is that I think that every school creates their own type of partnerships depending on what the need is. But the most important thing is, and what I heard from the panelists was that they are doing it for the students.